Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Woohoo! So I'm just gonna wait a couple seconds, but I want to talk about something today that I'm so excited about. Yes, it's Monday. I know a lot of people are crying the blues, they hate Mondays, but I love Mondays. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I absolutely love Mondays, and today, this Monday is no exception. So for many of you, you've been seeing a lot of my videos on the Flawless 4, which consists of our liquid foundation, a concealer, our primer, and our foundation brush. Now, these have been going like hotcakes. So when I say get yours as soon as possible, please do. We've sold out of this liquid foundation many times, and to tell you the truth, I don't know how many are going to be lasting, but you need to get your Flawless 4 as soon as possible. But today we have something really incredible that's available. Now, you may have seen a lot of my videos previously in regards to Luminizers, which is a beautiful highlight and iridescent glow that you could be getting on your face that really makes your face pop in those highlighted areas. Now, those products that were our spring launch, unfortunately, but to be absolutely truthful, it's because of the high demand that we've been sold out. And we've only been able to order them with collections. Now today, you're going to be able to purchase Luminizers in a cream to powder form or just a powder form. And these are going to go for individual sale today. They are absolutely fantastic and they are going to blow through. So if you are interested in Luminizers, which I'm going to show you 5 different ways of how to use these Luminizers, they are so versatile, it's incredible. So, cream to powder, which are our sticks, okay? These sticks are very, very easy to use. And then we also have powders. Now, we have 5 different colors in both of these that are the same colors, but 5 shades in both different types of applications and consistencies. So I'm going to show you how to use this 5 different ways. And Flawless 4. So let's talk about this. The Flawless 4 we all know is a fantastic deal. You pretty much get the foundation or the primer for free. So with that being said, you can also get free shipping with a $100 threshold in the US and $130 in Canada. So you can tag along a Luminizer today if you want to get the Flawless 4 and add a Luminizer and get free shipping in your country. So this is a fantastic deal and it's going to finish off your look amazingly because the Flawless 4 are your matte items and then your Luminizer is your shimmer and iridescence. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do here in regards to my face. So with the Flawless 4, I've already applied my foundation and I've done my eyes. I'm going to show you exactly what I did with my eyes too. So I've done a very neutral look today. I'm going to show you exactly what items I did use because it's really incredible and it really gives off a beautiful spring and summer, like a non-wearing makeup, like kind of a nude look. Very, very natural. It looks like you're hardly wearing any makeup, but you're wearing makeup. So, and I really do love that look because you just look so fresh. You just look like you're not wearing hardly anything at all and you're not really trying that much in regards to makeup and it just looks gorgeous. It really does really put out your natural features and really shows them off beautifully. So for my brows, I've used the Brow Obsession palette in brunette, and I've already used both colors in the light and the darker. And then I did use this to clean it up in this light highlighting shade. It's amazing. It's so well worth it. I use it for not only my brows, but also as an eyeshadow. Because it has a beautiful neutral kind of color, it works great both ways. So, and it'll last you so long. It's so highly pigmented that it'll look so good. So I'm going to go over, so I've used Taffeta foundation. I've already used my primer, my Flawless 4. I'm going to use already my foundation, my Liquid Touch foundation in Taffeta. And I'm going to go in with Scarlet. And I'm going to go in with my concealer, with my concealer brush. I have been really recommending this brush for all of my customers in the Flawless 4. just because of simple fact that it's great to apply with a concealer. Yes, you can use your fingers, but I love this tool because it really is precise in the way that you apply it. And I'm creating a highlight here, so I just want to show you how incredible this concealer really is. Don't use a lot, and to tell you the truth, I have a lot of customers saying, oh my god, this concealer is lasting me so long, like it's going to be a year before I need another one. Which is good, which is absolutely good. Okay, so I'm going to go up in the middle and do a highlight. And then just because I have some left over, I'm just going to make my highlighted areas just with my concealer. I just like to create a little bit more dimension. And then what I'm going to do is go in with a blending bud. This is how simple I'm doing it. I'm not dragging any of my concealer. I'm literally patting it in because I didn't use very much. And if you have dark under eyes, this is really going to look awesome underneath the eyes and create more pop and easily blendable. Hi everyone! Oh, thank you so much, Jenny. She just mentioned that she loves how I explain the products. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, so here we go. So that is the Flawless 4, okay? I use, obviously, the Flawless 4 liquid foundation brush for my foundation. Then I use the concealer with the concealer brush. So that's the Flawless 4. Looks gorgeous on, gives you an even complexion. Also brings a highlight with the Scarlet concealer, which is at least 4 shades lighter than Taffeta. Now let's talk about Luminizers. Now Luminizers are going to be on sale in literally less than probably a half an hour. Little more than a half an hour. So they are going on sale by corporate. So if you would like a Luminizers, please message me as soon as possible. So let's start off with these powders. I'm going to show you all of them. Okay, so they come in 5 different shades. Number 1 is Iridescence, which is a pearly white. That's this one right here. It's beautiful. It's more on the cool side. Then you've got this one that is Benevolent, that is a golden frost color. It's absolutely gorgeous too. It's more of a warm tone. Then we have this one, which is a copper. It's called Pearly. It's really, really gorgeous on if you have a little bit more medium tones, but you can use this as an eyeshadow, which I'm going to show you. This is the Rose Gold, which is lustrous. And this is really, really gorgeous on also. If you really like a rose gold and you wear rose gold jewelry, it looks gorgeous. And then this one is a little bit of a darker one. It's Opulent. And this one you can use as a bronzer. So let's talk about the 5 different ways that you can use highlighters and luminizers. I'm going to show you also the sticks, which are easily applicable. So again, the 5 different shades. So if you have any questions of what colors you should get, you just message me as soon as possible. If you're a customer and like to purchase it, I'll be able to help you, no problem. So let's talk about this. The 5 different ways that you could use this product is number 1 on the cheeks. So what I'm going to use is to show a really good look and really, really pop. I'm going to show you how to use the light pearly one in Iridescent, and I'm going to use it with a fan brush, and I'm going to use it on my own left side, which is probably your right side if we're looking at selfies, okay? So on the other side. As you can see already, even though this is a powder, this is highly pigmented. So if you go to Sephora and Ulta, you can get luminizers, but what I can honestly tell you is because ours are highly pigmented, you don't need a lot, which means that it will last you much longer as product in your makeup bag. A lot of products, you know, run out pretty quickly. Because this is so pigmented, it's going to last you so much longer. So if I go in there, a fan brush, it's a perfect tool. So if you don't have a fan brush, this is absolutely amazing. This is really, really easily applicable. So this gives you just enough product to make it look like you pretty much didn't put on any iridescent thing. Like you didn't rub it on or anything. It's a beautiful placement that's very, very light and doesn't look like you put a lot of product on. So as you can see, look how incredible the difference is on this side versus this side. This is completely matte. And look how much this looks absolutely gorgeous. Now again, this is a little bit more cool color. What I like to use on my face, because I'm a little bit more warm, I like to use Benevolent, which is the Golden Frost color. And it does give a very beautiful color too. It really all depends on your preference. So powder, even though, like I like to say that the powder is the easiest form to get because you can use this multiple ways. You can use this not only on your cheeks, but you can use it as an eyeshadow, which I'm going to go into in a minute. You can use it on your nose, your lips, and so forth. So this powder is something easy for even beginners. Now, even the stick, I'm going to talk about that too, but powders are just very easy. It's the lightest form of pigment on your face. So if you don't want to feel like you're overdoing it, fantastic, use this. If you're someone who's a little bit more mature and you have more wrinkles, not fine lines, but more wrinkles as you're aging, then powders are your best bet. I definitely wouldn't go necessarily into the creams. I would go into the powders because it doesn't really seep into the deeper wrinkles. It'll sit right on top of the skin and really illuminate them beautifully. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show on the other side, on the other cheek, I'm going to do which one is this? Is this Pearly?
Mom, why did you get these mini?
Okay, so what I'm going to use is, my son is talking to me, so don't mind me. I'm going to use the Golden Frost. Yes.
Why did you get this mini thing?
Oh, well, we got it at Disney. Do you want to wear it? No? Okay, go play with the other one. All right, so I'm going to use this frosted light one. And all I'm going to do is, this is one of the easiest forms. You don't need a tool to really use this or put this on. And basically all you need to do is, because it's a stick, you can use it on your cheek and just apply. Now, this is highly pigmented also. You lightly just need to put this on, and you can easily add this. And where you put this on your cheeks is right on your cheekbone. You want to do the highest point of your cheeks in order to highlight them. So if I'm going in here, all I need to do is I can go all the way up and create this easy glow. Now, what I'm going to do is, just to blend it a little bit, I'm going to use a blending bud, and that is it. It goes from a cream to powder, so you don't have to worry about this looking too dewy. It is going to go into a powder form. So this is a normal powder. You put it on, you get it as a powder, it comes on as a powder. This is a cream that goes into a powder form, and this is like an easy thing that you could go on the go. You put this in your purse, you want to put an extra highlight or whatever, throw that in there, easy way to apply, put it on there. So as you can see, this is also even more pigmented than the powder. This is the highest pigment that you can get, and it is one of the easiest ways to apply a luminizer. So as we go in there, I'm just going to beautifully apply this. So one way to use luminizers is on your cheek. Simple, easy peasy. There you see it. It's absolutely gorgeous and gives a fantastic look. Now, next way to highlight something and to use a luminizer is on your nose, the bridge of your nose. So I like to use these two colors for the bridge of your nose, which are the lightest colors, so the Pearly White, Iridescent, and Benevolent. So I'm going to use this again, and I'm going to go right onto the nose. And because this is the bridge of your nose, it is going to create a beautiful color on here. If you have a wider set nose, then you can contour the nose on the sides and create this as your highest point and create a beautiful illuminating look on your nose to make it the highest point. Now, if I want to go back in with a cream powder, it really does create a beautiful, look how much of a illuminating color that does. And it goes right on your nose, and you can blend that in to make it the highest point. Now, if you have a really pointy nose that's already slender and narrow, you might not want to draw any attention to it. So skip the nose part, but you can do it that way. You can also put some highlight in this top area. I like to leave that alone because if you're an oily person that has your T-zone that's really, really oily, I like to leave that dry because if we oil and we perspire, then that's the natural place that it goes to, and you don't want to have too much attention to it. So sometimes I just leave that, but you can do it in that area too if you have dry skin. So that's number 2. Number 1, doing on the cheeks. Number 2, doing on the bridge of the nose. The other way to use these luminizers is as an eyeshadow. So I'm going to use these powders as my eyeshadows. So what I normally could use this eyeshadow for, the whiter one, I'm going to use it for underneath the brow and create a highlight underneath the brow. And it's going to create a beautiful, beautiful, clean highlight underneath the brow as a highlight. So these colors, not only can you use it on your cheeks and the bridge of your nose, you're going to be using versatility in your eyeshadow. So that is that color. You can even use this color underneath as a highlight, which is that frosted color, which is benevolent, okay? And you can clean it up there too. And then what I like to use this color too is even on the lid of my eyes. So I'm going to go in there with this frosted golden frost, the benevolent, and I'm going to go in there and create it on my lids. It's a really nice color that you can highlight on top of your lids and create a really light drop. Now you can use these sticks also. I would use a synthetic brush and just apply it. It does not crease. It goes onto a powder and does the exact same thing as a powder. So it's all in a preference of whatever you like in order to create that specific look. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pearly white and I'm going to go right into the corner of my eye and I'm going to create another highlight in the inner corners to create a open eye. So if you have smaller set eyes and you want to open up your eyes, you easily put in a light color on the interior eye where your tear ducts are and create openness in the middle, and iridescent looks will actually reflect a lot of light, so it's going to look absolutely beautiful there. Now any of these colors that you have here, these other 3 colors, that is the copper, the rose gold, and the bronze, you can easily use these in your crease also. So what I use is this rose gold, and you can use this as a blush also on the cheeks. So any of these colors can really be switched up to a blush. Now I wouldn't apply too much as a blush because it is highly pigmented, like I said again. So what I'm going to do is I can easily go in with this beautiful pink rose gold and go in there and use it as my shadow. It is absolutely wonderful. Even this bronze color, which is a darker color, it just gives a absolutely beautiful, beautiful glow on your lids. So you can even use this all over your lids, or you can create a really nice contour in the creases and have a beautiful spring look also with these shadows. So like I said, 5 different colors. You can get a couple different colors and switch them up. It is so, so beautiful. Now, another way, so that was the 3rd way as an eyeshadow. Now next you could use this darker color, which is the opulent, which is the deep color, or even this copper color. You can use these as bronzers. So not only do we have bronzers from Younique, but you can use these multiple ways as a shadow and even as a bronzer. And what I easily would do, because these are highly pigmented, you can even use the cream, that stick, like I said, as a bronzer. And if you are a very dark complexion also, very dark complexion, you can use this more of a highlight also. So it really all depends on your skin tone, and I can help you with all of that. So all I'm using is our contour blusher brush, and all I'm going to do is go in there where I would normally do my bronzer. Okay, and then what I would do is not as a contour, but underneath, just underneath the cheekbone as a bronzer. Just underneath the cheekbone, not down here, up here, because a bronzer you really don't want to use as contouring. Okay, and if I want to create more of a really nice glow underneath and create that. So you could also use this as a bronzer, the Luminizers as an actual bronzer. It has a beautiful shimmer to it, and it can create many different looks. And then lastly is to use it on your lips. Now I've used this one beautiful color that's Lunar. It's a brand new lip gloss from Younique. It's got a beautiful light shimmery copper color, but it's translucent. And you can put it on top of a lipstick just to dull it and make it a little bit more, not to dull it, to tone it down a little bit and then make it shine a little bit more. This is a beautiful, beautiful color that you can be using. So what I would like to do with my Luminizers is to also create a highlight on my Cupid's bow. So I'm going to use this light color. And what this does is on your Cupid's bow, it's going to make the top of your lip pop. So if you have a flat lip or not big lips, then what you can easily do is use this on top of the lips. Now what I like to use is the cream. The cream is the best on top of the lip because it lasts a long time throughout the day. And then all I'm going to do, see, it creates a automatic plump to the lips without going like this, right? So it's going to create a beautiful look on top of the lip. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a lighter color. I'm going to use the Benevolent, that golden color. And I'm going to use it on my lips to create even a bigger glow. So normally I would use a lip brush and create a shimmer right in the middle of my lip to make the middle of my lip beautiful. So if you have a lipstick that you really like that might be a little bit darker, you can create a shimmer and 3-dimension in your lip by using a highlight. So you can use these cream sticks, or you could be using these powders in the 5 different shades to make various different looks. So that is 5 ways that you can use Luminizers on your cheeks, on your nose, as eyeshadow, bronzer, and then for your lips to create dimension. 5 different ways to light up your life in regards to Luminizers. So do not miss out on this opportunity for these products. They are probably going to sell out yet again because they are in such high demand. Yes, we sell out of products, but that's because we are #1 in many different elements of the categories. So we're always selling out of everything. If you have a question and would like to be color matched for the Flawless 4 and for our Luminizers, please message me as a customer. I'm not doing presenters, but I will be doing customers, obviously. So message me as soon as possible and light up your life with these Luminizers. They are fantastic for spring and summer. They are really going to create a beautiful, subtle glow that is going to make you look like you're gleaming from side to side in regards to even a smile. So thanks everyone. Have a great day and share this video if it's any help to you and your customers. So thanks everyone. Have a great day.